Hey everyone, Laura here, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can design your own log cabin quilt for the quilting book collaboration that we're doing with Andrea Tsang Jackson. So you want to go back to that add-on tab and open up the quilting resources. You can see here that we've gone through the other ones in other videos, but those steps I'm going to show you can work both for the log cabin as well as the Figo 2 quilt. That is a starting point. So they can work for either one, these same steps, but what I'm going to do is import the log cabin for this example. And when you click on import, it's going to create a copy of that quilt that we can then open. So you can see here we have the log cabin block, and it's been rotated in a certain way. The blocks have been rotated in a certain way to kind of give us this plus sign. So to alter the blocks or change them, you're going to want to click on the block that you want to change, and then you can click on the R button that will then rotate it. And I kind of like how has some kind of box configuration going on. So what would it be if we alternated between a plus and a box? So what we can do is we can highlight the 4 blocks that are there, right click copy, and then right click on the top left corner of where you want to put those blocks and then hit paste. And so really quickly we've worked through taking that plus sign and replicating it there. You can do the same with Control C to paste it for the square. Again, copy and paste. And then again, going back and copying those 4 blocks and their orientation and pasting. You can also copy and paste entire rows. And again, click on the top left of where you would want them to go and then paste it. So we have a really kind of fun, very quickly worked out this idea of what would it look like with pluses and squares. You can reset the rotation and go back to 0 to start again. And in this circumstance, maybe I'd want to rotate these blocks in a way where it's like half of that plus sign, but then have it kind of staggered. What would that look like? And then kind of changing what that would look like for the other one. And see, what would the quilt look like if I did that to everything? So across the whole quilt. I have to kind of change those ones a little bit before I can do that. But then at least that gets me a starting point that I can then copy and paste. So I'm going to select the first 2 rows. I'm going to copy and paste. And then I have this kind of interwoven zigzag with a negative space. I'm not sure if I like that, so I'm going to go back to 0. We do have some kind of play-based randomize capabilities. So if I click on all of the blocks, that infinity, and then click on this randomize blocks, it's going to randomly rotate the blocks, or randomly rotate. It's going to randomly rotate the blocks into a variety of different configurations. I can then go down to rotate mirror, and I can do what is called a magic quad. So it replicates the top left quadrant of a quilt and then mirrors it in the top right quadrant and then in the bottom quadrants. And when I make a change and hit that quadrant magic quad button, it'll change and update the other quadrants as well. I can also update or change the fabric links or the fabrics that are being used by the fabric links. I really kind of like that. You can randomize them, and I'm actually going to go back because I'm going to lock that art gallery fabric because I really like it. And it's like, oh, that's actually a pretty fun combination of all of the colors, the fabric links. I can then also manually change what kind of color would be being used in the background there, and save it. So I can also lock the ones that I really like and then just randomize just the background to really quickly see what else is out there, what other options could work. And I kind of like that green one. So save it. Don't forget to save periodically. And I look forward to seeing what you guys create. Bye.